Alright, so they're getting crashed. I'm not sure why I'm bothering to record this bit. I've already been through it.
Mainlanders ain't nothing but trouble.
Put the damn gun down. Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainland. So you can get back.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are... sorry. But Alan's...
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi.
some sort of detective.
At least we know she made it this far.
Damn it. Mariners incoming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the... Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hall never lets us down.
There was a legendary gold put there as well. I guarantee you he had something really good. I guarantee you. I mean, like a two-shot Gauss rifle, an explosive Gauss rifle. An explosive 10mm or something. Whatever it was, I guarantee you it was good.
Hell,
I've peeled everyone!
Open the gate! I've got wounded out here!
Give him that way.
Time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
go!
Oh, look at the little bitty red roach. That's legendary. Let's knock him over. And now he's carrying something crap.
It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
We need the key.
He's using a... He's using a... Oh, the sludge recipes. The Vim recipes as well.
You eyeing me, mainlander?
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out.
Uh-huh.
For your help when we need it.
You've lost the whole island?
Oh, the fog's been here forever. There are times when it spreads all for the past, 8 years or so. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's safe.
What's...
Where to begin? But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. Things live in the fog, throw.
If you manage to survive despite...
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those children of Adam.
The fog's been here forever. The children...
Before the rat eaters came, the fog... It's time we...
Right.
No need to burden...
Can we get...
Sorry for all... You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland. Getting there will be dangerous. No one knows the fog like...
Thanks for the info.
Beth, please, lend a hand, and let me say...
Eat it. Bait shop's got it.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all.
Sure.
They call me the...
Why doesn't anyone...
Each harborman is the captain of his own ship. Worked fine for generations on the homesteads. Your land, your rules. But when the island pushed them onto my dock, one by one, the ungrateful bastards expect me to look after my land, even though they're squatting on it.
If it's that bad, why put up with it?
I couldn't very well toss them back into the fog, could I? Bad luck, that. Surely their spirits would haunt me to my...
A pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. I hope the island doesn't kill you quick. Or slow. I don't suppose you'd be willing.
Sure.
And they won't.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagles Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be...
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand cannons.
Alan.
Huh. The mainlander. Great. Fire your gun a few times and you think you're some sort of hero? This is our fight.
I am the one that saved...
We've defended this damn dock from crabs and worse for months without you. Yeah, you helped. But we've paid off. The day we rely on outsiders for our security is the day we're...
I still put myself in harm's way.
We've had some real pieces of work. Here. So if you're here to buy some ordnance, do you...
Show me what you got.
You got it.
Children of Adam are trying to kill us all. Drive us into the ocean.
Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
Let's see what you have.
Happily.
Oh. Milo turkey.
Hi.
Please. No.
Hey.
G'day.
Don't let the island catch you off guard.
You another vulture circling over Andre's body? He ain't dead. Wait.
The fog's poison, on account of the children of Adam.
Food in front, dock in back. The bait shop.
You finished playing musical chairs?
It's a mainlander. Well, welcome to my little clinic. If you need doctoring, speak up. I wish I had time for...
Who's Andre?
Poor Andre is my patient over there. He spent too long a spell in the fog. You may think you know your mainland radiation poisoning, but we got owned.
I know a few things about medicine.
You say, what? You? Help? But I'll be watching.
Mm-hmm. Let's take a look.
Well, I'll be. I think you may have done. I'll keep looking after Andre. But I think thanks to you, he's got a fighting chance.
Hey, Doc.
Welcome to my clinic. You need anything?
Let me see what you're selling.
Sure. I can barter.
Mariner says the fog's alive. Can hear you. So one what you said.
Fresh shipment. All your medical and food needs.
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better, I should know.
Mm-hmm. Sounds interesting.
I thought you might. My family, the Daltons. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy. The island's been getting revenge ever since. Killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. But now with the strangers...
Wait. Are you saying...
You're a quick one. Now, on to the first chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Reedy was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but he was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls up. Anyway, he made it back to town. Of course, those ferals are still out there.
Those ghouls are as good as...
Good.
You're from the Commonwealth, right? Don't talk to Bertha. She's crazy.
If you don't like the service, there's the door.
Mainlander, today's your lucky day. Free beer for ya. Ha ha!
You give away free drinks often?
A fully stocked bar ain't no use to a corpse, is it? Ha!
Thanks for the free drink.
Look at you with all your mainland niceties. So, drink up. Stay here over long and the fog will claim you. Might as well.
What do you have?
Plenty of selection.
You want a bite? Either Mitch or I can take your order.
Excellent.
We're trying to have a conversation here.
Shut your mouths, open your damned ears. So the fogs are coming for us all. I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On the house!
Yeah!
Time to party!
Here's some Mitch!
Mitch!
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep them.
Can you tell me...
Strange folk like.
Sure.
Seems to me they just want to be... They've done some good turns for us. Wouldn't even be a Far Harbor.
Some parents are worried about their runaway.
Someone's headed for Acadia.
This girl's all her family has.
Bah. This goes again. I can get you to Acadia. But you still won't be easy. None the real.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me, then.
We're the only bar in town.
Coolest place of town?
Head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line of the mountain. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road. Tastes foul as sin, but it'll help. We need to move through the main path. Old mountain trail is where we're from. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks. Fresh one. When the bullets start, find cover. Keep your head down. You're not half bad in a scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of it. I'd just make a profit. See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. There's something in your brain. Trappers will mean what was the gotcha? A bit of exercise, that. Here's mountain trail. You stick to this and we'll Game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if you got wild. Extra mean on the island. Still got a ways to go. Probably they usually stick to the deep fog. Lest we steer clear. You never know.
Hey.
I'll see what I can do.
Tell you what, if the last guy couldn't keep up with you, he must have been really slow, because you can't keep up with me.
No higher than your knee. Whole island was covered in fog. The fog fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this happened before. See what's left. Fun, fresh water. Now the big. You're dead.
Not bothering anybody now.
Jesus Christ, I think this has been like 4 legendaries now, and that's the first weapon I get.
Hold there. Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rat worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Sounds like...
Lucky for you.
Do not sully this one.
Uh-huh.
You. I suggest you go.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Watch yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move. Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
Why is it I'm taking the bottom one?
And we've arrived. Acadia's already. They'll be waiting.
Right.
You need my help again.
Uh-huh.
Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something.
I can handle things from here.
Good luck in there. You ever want to hunt the forest?
What do I do at this point then? Full bits. don't know what to put it in. Comedy. Quick for medic, but here, change your bed quickly, back. I'm yawning. Let's bring the mysterious stranger back into play, because he's fun.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've...
Well, in that case, I want a Nuka-Cola, some stim packs, Kasumi Nakano returned to her family, and, a pony.
I see. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed. Before you do, though...
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick... It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing...
I know this joke. Two androids walk into a bar.
I'm afraid the punchline isn't going to be very funny. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
We'll talk later.
I don't need you to believe me. Now, about young... I asked you before if you think she...
Who or what she is.
But it is. It's everything. None of us take this transition like that someone stripped. I want you to understand that before you see. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi. Tell me.
No, but if I squint real hard in the mirror...
I'm afraid when I try that trick, I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth.
You're treading on very personal territory. Back off.
Okay. Whatever you believe, we will accept.
I've heard enough.
Of course. Kasumi is usually working down below.
Uh-huh.
Acadia is open to you. Did you need anything?
I'm in the Brotherhood? Am I in the Brotherhood? Wait, where, what? Also, I haven't even joined them yet.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps not in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Hey.
What? Oh, sorry. Got my head full of what Dima was talking.
Honestly?
Yeah. I spent a long time wondering. I always thought I was just more of their discovery. There's got to be some kind of proof. I'd appreciate.
Of course, Nick.
Thanks.
Can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima...
You're right. It is a good...
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure he's put so much of himself into this. Sometimes I worry about... Well, and that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers.
Right. Right? Wouldn't want him blowing a fuse. Huh?
No.
Dima, look...
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two, he was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and it really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much.
If there's anything I can do to help out...
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting...
Right.
The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like some...
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers... The point is that we already lost someone once.
Sure thing, Faraday.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
And miss out on a fun boat ride? Never.
Well, then at least you have the return trip to look forward to. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been... My job is to make sure they...
How do you manage to track down synths?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. I know the Institute's tactics. You have Dima's blessing, so...
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
All right.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned.
This island is a death trap.
I certainly hope not, but I'd like to know. You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets... Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for...
You're new here too, huh? I mean...
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got.
You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long. Honestly, turns out it's pretty hard to live.
Do you think you're better?
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you around.
Sure.
So you're that new fellow from the Commonwealth.
Did you need something?
Hey there.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Gosh, after a welcome this warm, who wouldn't want to just stay forever?
This place isn't for you. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, that makes you and it's nothing personal.
You must have tons of friends with this attitude.
I don't need friends.
Hey.
You want to buy something or what?
Sure. Let's take a look.
All right. Yeah.
Right. Whoops.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got.
Hi.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
Quaint, with sort of an old world, burn it to the ground and salt the earth kind of charm.
Interesting. Of course it was already this island, with all of its... and it will continue to it. And then...
If that's what floats your boat.
It gives me a sense of purpose, yes. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy. But I'm your best chance.
Sure.
Since Dima has approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer...
I'd like to help you with your research.
Oh, well. Okay. There's a flower native to this island, a species of the genus Aster. It doesn't quite have the brilliance of color that I understand it once did. I'm personally rather fond of them, but lately have been investigating secondary... If you could bring me additional samples, I can offer you a meager amount of caps, if that...
I have some flowers for you.
A beautiful color, as promised. Can I help you?
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that sweet? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with. What you are, where you came from.
You must be the life of the party around here.
Hey, if we had parties, I damn well would be. Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always... Let me know if you need something.
I'll take a look, sure.
The best Acadia has to...
Jesus.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got.
Circuitry is...
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me...
I'm a detective.
You're a what?
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad... I mean...
Uh-huh. You can work that out with your parents.
No, you don't get it. I am not their daughter. I thought if I just left it... I've been lying to you this whole time.
You haven't replaced anyone.
I really wish that was... Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more...
Sure.
But I can't leave until I've gotten to the...
What kind of problem?
It's a long story.
Uh-huh.
Wait, you find me. What if I told you that there's...
Sister, there's a lot of things on this island more important than you.
If you could just hold the jokes for a second. You saw all those computers. Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. What if Dima is so open and...
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
Right. You don't trust Dima?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came, and now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not...
I'll help if I can.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the lab. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the
I'll figure this out. Just...
Okay. Good luck.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry, right?
Sweet.
Do 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 do. Oh, I do hope you weren't. You still gonna get this, mate?
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the Children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have, but I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
So, Dima's got his fingers everywhere on this island. And whatever's in his memories isn't something we can wait for someone else to find. You see a lot of folks at their worst in my line of work. Hard to not let it get to you sometimes. Sure don't make them like they used to.
Nice.
Wow, 3 all in a row.
Yes.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Okay, ask.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, a whole hell of a lot to process.
Doesn't really matter.
Good attitude to have. Took me a long damn time. Thank goodness I found Diamond City.
Sure.
Of course, when I took up there back when, the massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. Plenty of people assumed but at the time they...
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know that. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero. Offered me a place in town. Lots of folks. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed...
You're not a spy, right? Testing, hello, Institute, can you hear me?
Hell if I know. If I am, the Institute's plan to gather intel on all the runaways of the Commonwealth has been going off without a hitch.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn... After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things, it took me a long time. That's a long story.
Yeah, I'll come in pretty soon.
Don't have the key. Can't pick this.
You want to buy something or what?
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island, or is he still hiding something? Do you have a way in?
I got this program that...
Really? How would that work? I wonder if... I'll bet that's it. And then I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just...
If all I find in those memories is just 100 years worth of Dima staring...
Well, if you did, that's almost...
Arcadia may not look like much from the outside.
There's a very good chance I'm going to have to run back to the Commonwealth because I'm going to need to dump some stuff back. I will, however. Do this one. It's essentially north, so it'll be that one. But that's about there, you stupid woman. Out the way, Nick. Oh, there's more.